Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Muscovy. We are sitting back and kind of enjoying a little bit of peace in our nation at the moment. We have a couple of cores being constructed, we're annexing one of our subjects, and all in all, we're enjoying the calm before the storm. We're going to have to go to war with Lithuania in the near future. So before we do that, let's go ahead and just get a couple of things out of the way. We're well ahead of time on tech, so we're definitely going to start working through all of our ideas, which is very nice for us. Some extra trade range is very much beneficial, and some army tradition will not go astray either. So one of these things I'm thinking of doing is, got a couple of rebels. So I was going to say we should drill our armies, but we should probably bring them down here, just to make sure that we have sorted them out. In fact, we may even provoke the rebels, just because I really don't want to have to deal with them, and I'd rather focus on things we can control, like going to war with enemies that, we want to take down. Alright, a new government reform is ready to go, so let's go ahead and see what we got. We have monthly autonomy change, culture conversion, and autonomy cooldown. It's useful, but I don't know if it's that wonderful. There is regional councils, which is a bunch of state edicts that change depending on what age we're in. Honestly, I'm not too keen on that. We also have, although it does have state maintenance. Yeah, no, but still not good enough. Representatives of the Crown, that does seem interesting. Extra vassals and marches gain 25% increased national tax. As well as reform modifiers, it gives us diplomatic relations, vassal force limit contribution, as well as monarch power from tributary states. I don't think we have any tributary states, so I'm not sure we'll get anything from that. And we don't have that because we do not have exploration ideas. That's fine. What else have we got? There is cost of advisors and, yeah, loyalty loss from seizing crown land. It's not a bad thing, although personally I think we might go with something else. Hospital advisors and reform progress growth. Plus 20% is nice. And they also will gain influence, but I'm thinking what we're going to do is go with the decentralized bureaucracy. Max 2 promoter cultures will be good in the future, especially as we start getting more monuments, as well as the minimum autonomy in territories is really nice, because that's the way that we gain more progress, is if we have lower autonomy. It's like an average taken out from everything that we've got. So I think overall that will give us a greater growth in the future. Not to mention all the states' loyalty being a little bit higher. That makes things a lot easier. So we're going to go ahead and try that one out today. Hopefully it's not a terrible call, but I think it should work. Alright, got a couple of rebels going on. Where do they want to be? Okay, so we know these ones, but those ones, oh, they're right where we were. Alright, you know what? Let's just go ahead and, where is our rebels? We go stability and expansion. There we are. I'm assuming that's these guys. Let's go ahead and provoke revolt. Honestly, 13 regiments should be easily handled. Yeah. We have the men and we have the general. Our leader has recently adopted the control of things, and good grief is he an excellent general. Right, let's bring him up here, and honestly I think what we'll do, if I think about it for 2 seconds, what's the unrest? Yeah, it's not even anything to write home about. We'll just go up here and we will station our military, our army there. And then while they're there, let's just go ahead and start you guys a drilling. So that will be very good in our upcoming war. So yeah, we're going to do a few things before we go to war with Lithuania and Denmark. We're going to make sure that we get a bit more manpower. That's going to be a great necessity. Also, having a freshly drilled army will be very nice for us. And I think we will also... That's right, we also wanted to go ahead. we also wanted to go ahead and make sure that we do seize the land. We're at 29.5%, more or less. And yeah, it's causing us to have a couple of penalties to our taxes and things. So the moment we can get over that 30%, that would be remarkably nice for us. It would be very good to not have such negative modifiers, because some of those do actually cause issues to our subjects' liberty desire. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah, so some of that will come down. We do have ducal pressure now. They are nice and loyal. I think having a couple more in our group has been enough to help quell the power differences between them. What have we got here? Lose 5% local autonomy in provinces. Sure, why not? That's always worthwhile, right? Losing any autonomy is good for us. Let's also go ahead and pick up the superior firepower. That will be good for when we go to war. Always love having slightly better generals. Alright, you know what? Let's go ahead and get to work with a couple of things. I think we're going to build another couple of buildings. 0.12 is remarkably nice. And I think... what else? Yeah, let's go for the church as well. That's a nice number. What have we got going on here? Local fortification expert discovered. So 20% for half price. That is nice. He is level 2. Or until the end of the game, Oka gets plus 25% local defensiveness. Well, you know what? We have a fort there. It's in woods. That's great terrain. Let's just take the long-term bonuses. Let them stay home, and that will be a very difficult fort for them to take over. I'm building a workshop there, so that's good. Okay, Streltsy or Sudobnik. Honestly, I think we're going to go Streltsy. Streltsy is our favorite one out of these. Losing the war exhaustion and gaining manpower is very nice to have for us. So I think that is what we'll do. Also too, I think what we should start doing, knowing that we are going to go to war with Lithuania, let's start with a little bit of spy network. Now, the more spy network we have, the more siege ability we will gain, so that is very much what we are after. Do we want to deal with these guys? Probably not, but I think we'll go ahead and turn that fort on anyway. Alright, little ducal pressure. What on earth is going on there? You guys have had a couple of bouts with rebels. What's going on? I do not know, but you know what? Let's see. Do you guys have any claims? No, you don't. Well, if you do want to go ahead and make some claims, let's go ahead and take some points of interest. Now, here we go. Yes, our own things. Then we don't want to create a subject, but we do want to make provinces of interest. Let's just make everything that surrounds your little area there. So let you know that we want all of the land, all of the time. If you want to expand, please feel free to do so. We will facilitate that. And then I think we'll also go ahead and we'll start doing the same thing here. We'll make everybody know that we are planning on expanding our borders in a couple of directions. I do not mind if it upsets your feelings. It's what we want. So, yeah, if we go to war, make sure you give it to us. Alright, that is good. Oh, and we'll definitely make sure that we have our claims covered, just so no allies try to move in there at any given point. Alright, now that we've done that, and basically told everyone that we want the whole world, let's move a little bit further on. Alright, how are we going with the drilling? At this point, yeah, drilling's going to take us a fair amount of time, but hey, that's not the end of the world. Oh, actually, has nothing to do with it, but it just popped into my mind. We've never actually upgraded any of our trade nodes, so we should probably try and do that if possible. I'm thinking Novgorod would be a good idea. So you know what? We have we have the governing cap to spare and the admin power. Let's go ahead and state that state. Yeah, that should be fine. Be all right. Let's go ahead and do that. That'll be nice. And then I will probably do something similar here, but I don't think we have the land. Yeah, no, we're going to need to do that in the future. Alright, Pskov, that'll be fine. We will, we'll get you for free when we integrate you. Any other states that are really worth taking? Honestly, these lands aren't super profitable. All the ones that we would probably do are more... Yeah, maybe we go for something like this. We have... What's this? Yeah, we have... what is this? Let's check. So, 10 here. Another 5 there. It's not bad. The natural harbor would be good. Sure. Let's go ahead. We'll state them up too. I'm sure we'll pick that up in the near future. But if it gives us a little bit more control in this node, that will help rob our rivals of some money. So now, yeah, let's just go ahead and start turning on some of these border forts. I'm not particularly keen on losing any of them. So as long as they have a nice little buffer before we go to war, that should be enough. Honestly, is that going to be an issue? I'll probably get stuck on Pskov first. So we'll hold off until we go to actual war. Yeah, I think that's not a bad idea. They do have Liberty Desire, that's fine. You'll still be defensive, that's not an issue. Cause? We're lacking cause? Oh, we did not spend all of them. Admin, there we go. That will help out greatly. 5 Patriarch Authority or Admin Power. Ooh. Let's go... Do we want to grant the privileges? Let's have a look at our religious mode at the moment. We have a fair amount. How long is St. Michael around for? Another 5 years. And how much do we grow per month? Is there a way to see that? There is missionary strength, influence, unrest, and manpower. Yeah, no, not particularly. There is still no one there, and no one to convert at this point. We can't claim Defender of the Faith, which we might actually do in the future. There's no one else really around, so... Yeah, that could give us some nice bonuses and not much responsibility. Alright, so let's just go ahead and we will... Oh, well, we don't need the power. Let's go ahead and we'll take the authority. All of that adding towards our manpower in True Faith states will be very useful for us. Oh, we do have a mission fulfilled. There are our churches. We'll take 10 more. Thank you very much. That is going to be greatly appreciated. Actually, that is one thing. Just thinking about things. We have consecrating metropolitans. Are there any of these states that we could? Yes, we can. Alright, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. That will help. Oh, let's pause for 2 seconds. Yeah, I believe that helps us. Yeah, that does increase our patriarchal authority. Oh, we can even start converting. Oh boy. 45 months at 0.38. Well, you know what? That's probably not the end of the world. Let's go. Hang on a second. Let's see if there's anything that's going to affect us here first. Use the money to increase stability, extra admin power. We can gain reform progress or fill out our treasury. Honestly, I don't think we have to worry about the money situation anymore. We've more or less stabilized and have a nice amount of income. Let's just go with the government reform progress. I think being able to work our way through those nice and quickly will be of much greater benefit. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. And you know what? We also want to go ahead and... oh, we can consecrate that metropolitan. Sure, we will do that as well. And that's... okay, so it's 5 authority, not 10. But that's fine by me. That'll be good. Let's also go ahead and... let's go to the state. If we upgrade... where is the button? It's an emporium, that's good. You should be able to... what is this? That's institution. That's our fort, that's not the thing. Oh, building slots, there we are. Why I forgot that was a thing, where that was, I have no idea, but hey. All's well that ends well. We got what we wanted. Oh. And we have a bunch of cores. Alright, that should be all now. Yep, no overextension. Doing very good under capacity there. Our manpower has greatly improved. This is wonderful. Let's go ahead and see what is the current state of things in Lithuania. They're 36,000. They're on Tech 7. We're on Tech 8. Ooh. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we go now. We have the advantage. That could be really helpful. They do have a fair bit of manpower. If we do go to war, they'll bring in... they're not bringing in Poland, just Denmark and Sweden. Denmark, how much have you got? 21,000? Not the end of the world. Sweden, 15. So that's a... yeah, that's going to be a fight, but we can call in England. We will have the advantage. They do have a couple more cannons and a little bit more manpower, but that's not the end of the world. I think what we can do is... yeah, we'll go for the conquest. Oh, we have a Prussian war goal now? Oh. What did you take? Oh, you've put claims on everything. Oh, you good little subject. You are going to be a march for quite some time. We'll definitely be feeding you. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's build up a couple more. You know what? Let's make a fresh stack. I think we'll go... say another... oh, we need the money. Actually, you know what we could do? If we want money, we could go ahead and go indebted to the burghers. They've been pretty good to us so far. Maybe we do that again. Yeah, no other real issues. Oh no, that's ground possession. Indebted. Yeah, here we go. That'll give us the money that we want. Excellent. Yeah, that'll do that. We don't need... yeah, the trade efficiency should be fine. We're well ahead of time. That'll only eat into that a little. Influence and loyalty goes up. Sure. Let's go ahead and do that. Burghers, they're not quite fully loyal, and we do want to seize the land. Do we do it anyway now? I feel like we can just go ahead and do it anyway. Yeah, you know what? We need the land back. Yeah, our taxes will improve. Liberty desire will disappear. Yeah, we're gonna seize the land, fight some rebels. Oh. Speaking of which, probably stop drilling. That is... yeah, right before the month tick too. We'll give you 1 more month and then we'll take the land. Just to make sure we can put those rebels out nice and quickly. Let's also go ahead and activate those forts. We do not need any unwanted issues there. Alright. Take the land. Thank you very much. Alrighty-o. Well, a few of you guys have decided to spawn. That's fine. Let's go work our way there. Actually, you know what? We can do that first. We can come down there second and then loop around third. Alright, that should go nicely. Now that we do have a bunch of money, let's also see what we can probably afford a few things. We have a great project we can afford. Ooh. Tolerance of the true faith. Oh. Future all estates loyalty, as well as cost of advisors with a correct religion is good. And then a global trade modifier. Well, that's not terrible. Will cost us 1,000. I think we'll hold off just for now. We'll also go... let's check and see. Is there anything else worth noting? Centers of trade we could improve. We haven't humiliated a rival or anything like that. We've only got a couple of years before we're on to... Oh no, never mind. Age of Reformation's not for a while. Yeah, maybe we go for the level 2 Centers of Trade. Let's go ahead and get that up and running. We got you, we can... what's going on here? End development in the province. Alright, well, let's drop... we'll drop one of you, one of you. There we are. So that's a couple there. You already have it. We can upgrade you. Oh, that's in our... Oh, it's in our minions land. That's not as beneficial. This though... There we go. That will work out nicely. Okay, discovery, have we got everything? Yep, 5 out of 5. Oh, we only need to own it. Okay, so it doesn't matter that it's an allies or well a subject's land. That's good for us. Alright then, cool. Well, in that case then, we'll do that. Let's also check out the Defender of the Faith. What would that give us if we did? Extra missionaries, morale of armies, morale of navies, monthly war exhaustion, prestige, and missionary maintenance cost. You know what? For 500, I think we'll take that as a yes. Yeah, we can still spend a bit on our army, but that will give us... Yeah, that will give us far better outcomes. Let's go ahead and, yeah, get some troops building. Let's go... Oh, we can have Streltsy infantry? Okay. We can have 11 of them. What do? They have extra combat ability, land fire damage, and fire damage received. It's fancy. So you're about the same as a normal militia, you're just owed... Specifically, yeah, through having a, yeah. Interesting. You know what? We could probably do with 11 more troops. We can afford a couple more. Let's go... yeah, let's build them up. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do they cost us any manpower? I feel like they would. I don't see our manpower disappearing. No. Oh, do these guys come out of the other limit? Oh. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, well, you know what? We'll see how that goes. Yeah, our manpower has not been touched. That's kinda cool. I did not know that that was a thing. Alright, rebels are getting squashed. That's what we wish to see. Get you guys heading up there now. They have... Well, of course, they don't get any malices for separatism because they're our own people that are unhappy. Alright, aggressive expansion, that could be what we go for. War taxes could also be nice. Colony development, not going to be a thing. Or... bonus in terrain of capital. What is their capital exactly? Grasslands. Well, that would be an advantage in the open field and take it from a relatively neutral fight to a very beneficial one. I'm thinking what we're going to end up doing though is we're going to go ahead and pick up the aggressive expansion. I think that's going to be the best thing for us. If we do end up taking a bit of land, we don't want too many people to be too upset with us. Alright, nicely done. Alright, let's bring all of our guys, bring them together. Let's see if that is enough. Now, how long have we got to go with annexing our vassal? Just seeing how they are. We're looking at July of next year, so only a couple of months. You know what, that's most definitely reasonable. We can deal with that. I think we'll do that, and then... There's still some Kazani separatists to fight. That'll be fine. Let's bring you... Maybe we provoke them now. Yeah, we're already in the area. That'll do. Alright, let's go ahead and start a fight. At the end of the day, best get that dealt with now before we need to. Alright, rebels, 40%. Yep, those are the right ones. Well, let's go ahead and provoke a revolt. Oh, we gotta wait a month. Well, fine. We'll let them do that. And now, for some reason, they're not feeling as uppity anymore. I find that majorly disappointing. Well, here I was planning on going to war this episode, but it turns out the game doesn't want to give us what it takes so we can go to war. Alright, well, there we are, 50%. That's enough. Let's provoke the revolt. Thank you very much. They fired on the fort. That's fine. It's in steps. It's not going to be a big deal of difference. There we are. Fairly minimal casualties. Alright, and we will set ourselves up for a good assault in war. So let's go ahead and see. Grasslands, woods. Grasslands and woods. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll move over to Luca. I think that's not a bad idea. We will consolidate our Streltsy into a solid chunk. Let's also go ahead and... What have we got here? Favors for ducats. Let's let that time out. Yeah, let's let that go. We're not going to do that. And we'll go... Should probably build something else in the meantime. You know what, Rebel? Extra 15 in trade power. That'll be very useful for us. As well as anything extra. 43. You know what, I think we'll hold off on that just for a little while. If we can get a slightly better missionary strength, that would be very, very helpful to us. Save us a little bit of everything. Alright, so you know what, I think at that point we might, yeah, I think we might call that for this episode. We'll definitely be going to war in the next one. We just got to get ourselves nice and sorted. We'll have a nice solid army now. It's 31,000 strong. With some nice bonuses. And yeah, that should be about all that we need to sort things out. Hang on, let's just deal with this one first. Possible advisors. Maybe some prestige or... state loyalty. Honestly, I think we're going to go... I would like to lose the money, but we did just spend a whole ton, so let's just go and... yeah, they're going to be disloyal anyway. Alright, so either way, yes, we will pick up with this in the next one, and yes, we will be going to war. If you do want to catch that episode and see how we fare against our rivals, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content. And I will see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.